Hi there, good friends. How are you? Wherever you are, my name is Odecious Marowa. Welcome to the preview. Sorry, guys, I'm wearing a Manchester United shirt, Manchester United jumper. Yeah, I'm a United fan, but the season has just ended, and I don't hide it that I'm a United fan. The season has just ended. Manchester City are the league champions 4 times in a row. So, yeah, in as much as we didn't want it, but it is inevitable. It was coming. They are a juggernaut of a side, a very, very good side, and they beat Arsenal on the last day of the season. But if you want to look at it, the day when Arsenal lost that match against West Ham at home, that's the day I knew that the league was going back to Manchester City for consecutive years, which means that they have made history to win it. And I say kudos to Arsenal side who have really pushed this Manchester City side, and they are really, really unlucky that they are fighting with this juggernaut known as Manchester City, the best side in the world. I mean, I must say, at the present moment, they are such a massive side. Going into the matches, Manchester City had a game in hand. If you still remember, it was on a Tuesday when they played against a Tottenham side away from home, and people were saying that it was going to be a banana skin for them. And my God, in the first half, they were pinned in their half, and Tottenham Hotspur were coming with some sporadic counterattacks. But Manchester City, as they have done, BMT, big match temperament. Erling Haaland scoring 2 goals. So he has finished the season with 27 goals as the top goal scorer of the season. 2 consecutive seasons running. I mean, he's such a goal machine, but who can deny him with such good creators like Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, whom I must say that he has really grown in leaps and bounds to be the player of the season, together with Bernardo Silva, who is the player of the season. Well, looking into the last game of the season, it was always going to be very difficult for Arsenal. They were clutching on thin straws. They played against Everton at home, and were you thinking that West Ham were going to stop Manchester City from winning that game? When Phil Foden scored in the second minute, we could see some gloom faces at the stadium of Emirates, where Arsenal were playing at home against an Everton side who had nothing to lose. And the fact that, well, Idrissa Gana scored from a free kick to give Everton a lead. Their hopes were really fading then. Phil Foden again scoring from a sweeping move, which involves Jeremy Doku in his first season. He has already won a league championship. What a revelation in his first season, scoring the second goal midway. It was 2-0. And the Arsenal fans were dreading it and saying that it is over. Then when Mohamed Kudus scored what I can call, I think, one of the best goals of the season with a scissors kick, and the hopes were raised again when Tomiyasu scored for Arsenal to make it 1-1, and the Arsenal fans were hoping, but I knew. I mean, they've loved Arsenal to win it. I mean, they've done so well. They've really grown from last season. You look at the way they played this season. I think they have surpassed the points tally of the Invincibles. Yes, I still remember the Invincibles, that team which had the likes of Thierry Henry, Robert Pires, Freddie Ljungberg, and while the likes of Kolo Toure and Sol Campbell, they finished the season without a defeat. So it has been a very, very good feat. They are players who have really raised their hands. Martin Odegaard, at 24 years old, he's the captain of the side. I mean, he has really shown maturity. Declan Rice, £100 million being signed from West Ham. He has really galvanized that team, especially from midfield. And for me, the 2 best central defenders in world football at the present moment, William Saliba at 22 years, together with Gabriel Magalhaes. I mean, they have been good. And Raya, the goalkeeper, what a goalkeeper he has been. So, I mean, you've got to give credit to Mikel Arteta. You can see where he's going with his Arsenal side. So to lose it, I mean, I feel sad. Then in the second half, I mean, Rodri, as he has done, scoring some important goals for Manchester City. It was going one way, and Manchester City are the champions. We say hats off to Unai Emery, the radio, the man who is nicknamed the radio. He has made Aston Villa to play in the Champions League next season. So the Champions League football will be coming to Midlands. I'll be bringing you the Euros coming also in summer. But Unai Emery, well, we say a coach who can really change a side. So guys, please subscribe to my channel klutchpabhora on YouTube. We are growing as a community, and please like, and I like to see your comments on the comment section so that we can grow. The moment we grow as a community, that's the moment we make this exciting, because we want to grow in leaps and bounds. Don't worry about my jumper. I'm wearing a Manchester United shirt, so yeah, I love my Manchester United, but you know, at the end of the day, bring a smile, and yeah, it is what it is. And sorry about that. We've got some fans who are passing by. I mean, giggling. But the thing is, well, Unai Emery is leading Aston Villa to the Champions League, and so unlucky for Tottenham Hotspurs. They have failed with the way they started with the debut season for Ange Postecoglou. I mean, he has really changed the way Tottenham Hotspurs play. But you know, as the season went by, they've really lost steam, and some people were saying that they did it purposely to lose that game against Manchester City. Who remembers that counter-attack one-on-one versus Ortega, the goalkeeper for Manchester City, and he fluffed his steps there. Then the rest is history. 2-0 Manchester City won that game. Well, talking of other side, heads off to Chelsea. Some Chelsea fans have been saying that they want to sack Pochettino. Guys, this is a young side. It's a new side. I mean, we saw as the season went on, they were really playing so well. To imagine that they went on about 4-5 games without a defeat, and some players were coming back from injury and playing without Nkunku. I saw that there were some patterns of play. You can see the continuity, the consistency in selecting that side. So I think there's something which has been built there at Chelsea. They're really playing so well, and if you can give it another go with Pochettino coaching that side, I think it's a side which is growing up. I think if they add the strike, I mean, with Cole Palmer, I must say that he's really surprised me since I saw him. I knew that he was a very good player, but to have that breakthrough season as a first-team player at Chelsea, I mean, I'm really surprised. And at one time, I thought he was going to get the top goal scorer. I mean, from midfield. I mean, playing in a team which didn't have consistency. And as far as the team selection is concerned, you have got a team there. Caicedo started to come back into the game. So is Enzo Fernandez. Conor Gallagher with some question marks with his contract. And yeah, I see a team which is growing there. That is Chelsea. Manchester United, the truth is that they have really struggled this season. I mean, one of their worst seasons, one of the lowest tally of points in their history, 60 points. I still remember some 3 years ago under Ralph Rangnick, they had 58 points. So I mean, the table doesn't lie. They've been poor. They've broken all the records which they don't want. Is Ten Hag going to stay? And it's a 50-50 as we hear. They are playing the FA Cup against Manchester City, the best side in the world. I don't want to lie, and some will argue that Real Madrid are the best side in the world because they're playing in the Champions League. I mean, but Manchester City, oh my goodness, Manchester United will need a miracle to win that game. It will be one of the most biggest upsets in world football if United are to beat Manchester City. With the way things are, City are on fire. I look at on paper, City are ahead. Tactically, they're ahead. Everything about football, they're ahead. So we'll wait to see. Next weekend, I'll be giving you a preview of the FA Cup final. Everyone knows the teams which were relegated, the teams which came out. That is Sheffield United, Burnley and Luton. They go back to Division 1. And we say heads off to Leeds. Leeds won the playoffs against Southampton. We saw Lucas Hardebe celebrating. So is Ipswich. They have returned. So is Leicester City. Welcome to the big boys. And hopefully you guys, you are going to strengthen your sides, because the English Premier Soccer League is no child's play. It's a punishing league. If you don't strengthen your team, if you're not on your game, you're going to be found out. So guys, thank you so much, and please tell a friend to tell a friend that subscribe to this channel. This is the best way to be. Odecious Marowa, I'm signing off for klutchpabhora podcast. Please like the video, subscribe, and please share. Tell a friend that we are the best space in football. We are improving every day. Until we meet again on some other updates. Thank you.